What are some of the similarities between you and the character Mark in the podcast?
There's some similarities between Mark and myself. We both wear glasses. I think that in a lot of ways, I think I've sort of grown, now it's 10 years later, so I kind of have grown up past where Mark is in the story now, but at the time, I think we were in very similar circumstances in the sense of, you know, I was witnessing my mom losing her battle with cancer, and Mark is witnessing his friends losing their battle with HIV. So that circumstance, I mean, it's different to lose your parents than it is a friend, but it's still someone very close. And that bearing witness to that, you know, it brings up all kinds of things in your heart and soul. And I think that he and I shared how, you know, it's sometimes a difficulty in really processing all of that and dealing with that. But now, 10 years later, when I did the movie, it was kind of like going back in time, not just to Mark, but also to myself at that time.
And also, did Jonathan base the character Mark on you at all? Because in the book you said that you were late to the audition because you were at a friend's funeral, and in the Broadway, Mark was late to Budline because of Angel's funeral.
I don't know that Jonathan took anything specific like that and based Mark on me. I don't think so, but I do know that, like, What You Own, he wrote with my voice in mind, because I had already done the workshop at that point. What You Own was a new song, replacing a song called Real Estate, which is this silly song. Does anybody have the bootleg of the 94? And then, you know what I'm talking about. Have you considered real estate? Real estate? Real estate. You should consider real estate. I'm not kidding. So that was one, and Halloween also, I think he wrote with my, you know, I think he was influenced in part by some of the stuff I brought to it and just by our collaboration. But it's funny, I was talking to Julie Larson, his sister. I stayed with them in LA when I was with her and Matthew, his nephew. And she was saying that, you know, a lot of Jonathan's friends almost, like, there's almost this weird competition between them of, like, what character's based on them, and like there's 3 of them that feel like Mark is based on them. Because I always thought that Mark was, like, there's a lot of Jonathan in Mark, and Julie said she thinks so too. But there's, you know, pieces of him in all the characters, and there's pieces of his friends in all the characters, you know. It's just an interesting thing.